Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we break down the biggest geopolitical stories with zero fluff. Today we're diving into one of the wildest plots of 2026, Donald Trump's push for Greenland. Is it a masterstroke for US security, a resource grab, or just classic Trump drama? We'll cover the reasons, the economic states, the history, what's happening now, and what it means for the future. Stick around, this could reshape the world map. If you like real talk on global power plays, hit that subscribe and bell icon. Let's jump in. First off, why Greenland? It's not about building a Trump tower on ice, though that'd be epic. The core reason is national security. Greenland sits smack in the Arctic between the US, Europe, and Russia. With climate change melting the ice caps, we're talking 50% loss by 2050 according to USGS data. New shipping lanes like the Northwest Passage are opening up. These could slash trade times between Asia and Europe by weeks, but they also mean easier access for rivals. Trump's team sees Russia beefing up its military in the Arctic and China eyeing investments as direct threats. Remember, China controls over 80% of rare earth minerals globally, using them as economic weapons, like the 2025 export curbs that halted US auto production. Greenland, it's loaded with 1.5 million tons of these minerals, ranking 8th worldwide per CSIS reports. Think neodymium for EVs, dysprosium for lasers and fighter jets. Trump calls it imperative for security, but experts say it's really about breaking China's monopoly and securing US tech dominance. Mix in military bases for missile defense, and you've got a strategic jackpot. Now, the money angle. This incident isn't just talk, it's a $1 trillion chess move. Greenland's untapped resources are worth up to $5 trillion. Oil, billions of barrels. Gas, gold, uranium, and those rare earths. In 2025, the US imported $2.8 billion in REEs, mostly from China. A deal here could diversify supplies, create thousands of jobs in mining and tech, and fuel the green economy. EVs, wind turbines, you name it. But it's risky. Arctic mining is brutal, with temps dipping to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit and only 20% of the land ice-free. No REEs have been extracted yet, per recent CSIS analysis. The standoff caused market chaos. Stocks tanked on tariff threats, then rebounded 1.2% on the de-escalation news January 22nd. Gold and silver dumped too, as investors breathed easy. Economically, this could supercharge US GDP with $100 to $200 billion in investments over decades. But environmental costs? Massive, from pollution to faster melting. Let's rewind for context. Trump's Greenland obsession started in 2019. He tweeted about buying it. Denmark laughed it off as absurd. But history goes deeper. During World War II, after Nazis took Denmark in 1940, the US occupied Greenland to block German advances, building bases like Thule. Post-war, we handed it back, but kept defense rights via a 1951 pact. Fast forward to the 2020s, warming exposes resources, China starts mining deals, the US signs a 2019 MOU for joint surveys. Trump's first term saw it as a joke, but re-election in 2024? Game on. It's evolved from quirky idea to high-stakes diplomacy. Cut to now, January 2026. Post-inauguration, Trump ramps up, threatens 10 to 25% tariffs on EU nations like Denmark, Germany, and France starting February 1st, unless they back a US deal. He even floats a military force, sparking global outrage. Comparisons to Putin flew everywhere. But at Davos on the 21st, after meeting NATO's Mark Rutte, Trump announces a framework for a future deal. No full buyout, Denmark keeps sovereignty, but expanded US bases, mineral rights, and the Golden Dome defense system. Tariffs? Scrapped. It's indefinite, blocking Russia and China influence. Skeptics on X call it bullshit or bonkers per CNN, with no concrete terms yet. Greenlanders, many oppose, waving MAGA hats in some clips, but prioritizing autonomy. Looking ahead, this could be huge. Positively, the US locks in resources, boosts security, and invests in infrastructure. Think roads, ports, for Greenland's 57,000 people. It might unify NATO against Arctic threats, with REE demand up 7% yearly to 2030. Downsides? Alienates allies. Denmark's fuming. Locals fear loss of control. Environmentally, mining accelerates climate doom. Geopolitically, it might spark a new Arctic arms race or embolden Trump on other fronts like Iran or Panama. If talks flop, renewed tariffs could hammer $1.2 trillion US-EU trade. Bottom line, this framework is a win for de-escalation, but the real deal could redefine global power or blow up in everyone's face. Whew, that's Trump's Greenland saga. Security, minerals, and drama galore. What do you think? Genius move or overreach? Drop your takes in the comments, like if you learned something, and subscribe for more breakdowns. Thanks for watching. See you next time.